This is going to be the messiest, most disorganized intro ever. I'm eating my bologna sandwich because I'm starving. I don't have time to do all the things, but we're going to do it. I'm just going to allow some people to show up. Oh, I mean, it's Spooky Saturday with Marilyn Monday. She's got ghosts and UFOs. See that mount right there? I was going to put the phone in. Hey, welcome. But the charger doesn't reach that mount. Yep. So here we are. I'm just going to hold it. Just holding it with my hand. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. Let's just do it. Let's get crazy. Let's put it in here. There we go. I've been editing all day. I have a video scheduled. I have videos scheduled next November. So you just, I just want you guys to know. I've been working my butt off today. And working. So, you know, it's been a lot. But I'm here. I'm here and I'm doing it. Let's see. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. All right. So now we'll just wait for some people to join while I eat my bologna sandwich. And this will be fun. I don't know about you guys. I have not been able to like and stuff. Hey, hi, Alyssa. Welcome. I have not been able to like hit the thumbs up on live streams lately. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to show you on my other phone here. Just because maybe you know how to do this. Inception. There's no thumbs up button. And like if I tap the screen, it doesn't come up. Oh. All right, well, please do that thing that I just did. Cool. Never mind. Just kidding, everybody. Everybody shut up. I totally knew how to do that. Whatever. Again, if you're just joining us, here's my bologna sandwich. Because I'm hungry. I tried, you guys. I tried to eat like a normal person. I tried to actually eat a dinner. I had beans and franks, which if you've ever seen any of my cooking videos or the beans and franks cooking video, you'll know that it's quite a journey for me to make beans and franks. So, yay! Just kidding what? Just kidding what? Hey, CFC, welcome. So the fact that I had beans and franks is like saying a lot because usually I'd never have time to eat before my live stream. And I really made sure I ate before my live stream. It was not enough. Oh my God, look at all the holes in this newspaper. It's going to be a rough one today. We're missing some pieces here. CFC, are you from Canada? Because it seems like you might be from Canada. Oh. Okay, I thought you were like, let's go. I'm kidding. I don't care. I hate you. I don't like you. Just here to make fun of you. I'm just kidding. I know that ain't you. That ain't you. Welcome, everybody. We're going to read the most morbid newspaper I've ever found in my life. If you're joining us for the first time, when we first found our newspaper, this particular paper at a thrift store in a locker that had never been opened, It's from 1904. We thought it was a joke, and we didn't think it was really from 1904, but as you can see, it definitely has aged badly. Was not taken care of. And we've been looking up the addresses listed in these places, and they are real. The people in this are real. It's a real newspaper from 1904, and somehow every single article, even if it sounds like it's going to be innocent or even happy, if it even sounds like it's going to be good news, it's not. They'll find a way to make it awful and dark and morbid and scary. Peanut Boy lives on. But join us. Welcome. Monocle Man. Oh yeah, and we pick up some nice 1904 lingo. Millinery. I guess technically she counts as millinery. You wear her on your head. Anyway. Yeah. So welcome. They will find a way to tear you down to your bare soul. That's right. That's right. We had an article about somebody getting an award, and then they were like, and there was a speech made by this person who read it off of a tombstone, and it was like this awful, it was, I don't know, there's never any good news in this newspaper, and it is the Chicago Chronicle from Monday morning, December 26th, the day after Christmas in 1904. And I'm willing to bet that is cocaine. The People's Gaslight and Cocaine Company. I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying. Oh, dial telephone, Central 1076. Because that's what phone numbers used to be back then. Awesome. Yeah, this one down here says St. Louis. Phone Central 2705. 1 minute singing next beat. It's true though. It's true though. And I'm willing to bet these cartoons are not going to be politically correct. I'm scarfing the sandwich down. I'm trying to hurry so I can like lean in and touch the paper and not get mayonnaise on it. Welcome to Spooky Saturday. Sorry if you can hear me eating. I'm trying to hurry. So my little petiteness is not really shining through. Oh, while we're waiting though for me to finish eating, I can show you around. That's the shape. That's Elsa. Behind her, oh, I guess I should probably move that. Behind Elsa here. Oh, great. Is my couple of autographs that I have. I should do a stream where I show off my stuff. That's Janet Jackson and C.T. Howell. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but probably one of them. That's my whip and some stuff. I'm not going to do it right now. But behind that is other autographs from like Lonnie Anderson, The Offspring, Tim Conway. I don't know who else is back there. They're all stuffed in there. Yeah, I can't remember. Lit? I don't know who's back there. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Just introducing people to my stuff while I finish eating my bologna sandwich, because you know I'm all about that loney. This shelf is from the San Miguel Mission, one of the California missions, the 21st, I want to say, so like the last one. Yeah. There's 21 missions. I don't know why San Miguel would be last. Okay, I don't actually know what number it was. Hi, Candy. Welcome. You made it. Hey, cool. Hooray. Welcome, friends. Let's see. Got Marilyn up there with the Sleeping Beauty's crown on. This is a bronze mission bell, like the California missions. They line the entire El Camino Real from San Diego to San Francisco on the side of the freeway. And that one, like to mark the path, that one is a tiny bronze reproduction. I bought it because I thought for ghost investigations, I could ask them to ring the mission bell, because it does ring. But it's so hard to ring that no ghost is going to have that kind of... It would have to be the strongest poltergeist. Because, like, look at... That thing doesn't ring, I swear. You have to, like, manhandle it. Ain't no ghost gonna make that ring. Just saying. Let's see. This is a Tigger. It's the last Christmas present I got from my aunt before she passed away. So I got it back. This is part of the mattress that I used to have that my soul cat died on when she was laying right on this heart. That's my soul cat back there. This is a matchbook from a casino that's no longer around that Marilyn Monroe filmed a movie at and stayed at while she was filming a movie. That's my cat's paw prints, my soul cat. This is my other cat's ashes. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff. Hey, have you guys ever heard of, Death on Drugs cards? Because these are effing hilarious. Actually, I'm going to show you. So I grew up with these. I bought them because of nostalgia. I'm just doing this while we make sure everybody gets here. From the Discord server. So these cards are the ones I grew up playing with. And each one, like each type of card has, let me see. I can't tell if you can even see that. There it is. It says a drug, like this one says alcohol. And it says what symptoms to look for of somebody who is using that substance. So this one says the smell of alcohol on clothes or breath, intoxicated behavior, hangover, glazed eyes, mood swings, and depression. And I think the point was to discourage people from using drugs by saying all the side effects. But it was also kind of like a 90s how-to guide. Like, well, what are you looking to experience? So like this one is hash. Oh, let me see if I can get it to focus on that. It's not going to focus. It says look for cakes or slabs of brown plant material, pipes, red eyes, short attention span, deteriorating school and job performance. This one is counter drugs. Sorry, it's hard to like tell. I'm telling you, these are my... I was thinking about these recently and I was like, remember these cards that I grew up with? And my whole family was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, I can picture Mary Jane still. She was a skeleton and they're like, what are you talking about? Never mind. So I found them just to prove myself right, that I was really remembering a real thing in life. But I think they're really cool. And they make me laugh. My mom sent me this. I thought it could be a ghost hunting tool. Okay. All right, anyway, I think hopefully everyone's here. Hash describing ADHD. All right. Hey, Shrek Smith. I don't know how long you've been there. Honestly, I don't know. Let's see. How to hide your addiction. That's true. Love a bell that knows what it wants. I'm just catching up on chat. Thank you, Candy. All right. Cool. Does your mom approve of these gimmicks? I don't know, but your mom said she did last night. I'm just kidding. I'm an adult, so yeah, my mom got me those cards probably when I was a kid. And now she's like, nope, don't remember that parenting mistake. Sure don't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Take what back? What did I, oh, your mom joke? Are your mom jokes inappropriate these days? That's silly. Guys, I got in I had to try to avoid a scuffle with a person today over the weirdest thing. So maybe once we get rolling, I'll tell you about it. Whew. Hey, what's up, Flip? All right, so let me read you some of the headlines, and then you guys can pick which ones you want to read first. And we'll go like that. So let's see. We have some comics, which is nice because it's a Monday one. So, you know. And then, thank you, Candy. It looks like we've got some classified ads this time. We're on the last page. There's nothing after this that we haven't already done. So it's going to be really fun. Hello, Michael. Hooray. Witchcraft? No, not quite. Hey, to Style and Kenny and Flip. And I think Kathy's here too. I'm scrolling up. I remember seeing her name. Yep, there she is. And Alyssa. If I didn't say that yet. I think arts and crafts, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what Shrek is on about. Their name says 27, but I think they're like 10. Thank you, Michael Wise. All right, so this is, again, my bologna sandwich, because I was trying to eat before my stream, because I always forget to eat. And once I get going, I never eat it because I'm too busy yapping, so we're just going to skip it, probably. Keep on doing you, girl. What is 1997 supposed to mean to me? 27, okay. Shrek, I don't know. Hi, Steph, welcome. Shrek, I don't know what's happening with you, buddy, but you seem to be pretty self-centered, and none of us care. So we're going to try to be a community that supports each other and doesn't try to be like, hey, so about me again? I have an Instagram. Feel free to go look. Or, you know, check out the rest of my channel back in the 1900s. If you want to see what I look like, because I'm on video all the time. Okay. And my Instagram is ashleyasmarilyn. I'm gonna get, got you guys out of the mount. The mount is kind of holding it up at this point, but let's take a chance. We're gonna take a chance on this thing not falling off of this very precarious. It's a huge newspaper, so I did my best trying to figure out how to prop it up. But it is hanging. So yeah, we'll do our best. Okay. Oh, actually, here you go. Shrek person, that's me right there. I think that's the only picture of me that's in here, and it's because it's a sticker, because it was merch that I was gonna sell, and that was my sample. Anyway, I don't have a lot of pictures of myself in my house. Michael Wise. Oh, are you lost? Michael Wise is lost. That is an odd conversation. Is that how you start conversations with people? Is that what your mama taught you, to just walk up to people? I don't do that to people. Yeah, it is me, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. It was taken by a photographer named Joanna Ransom, and I made it the heat vision colors, but that's me. Yeah, what a weird way to start conversations. I don't walk up to people and go, hey, you like white women? Like, what kind of a person? That's so creepy weird. That is so, oh yeah. Oh, you saw my sandwich, yeah. I'm working on it, Flip. I'm working on that sandwich. I did not break my arm. Hi, Red. Okay. Well, she did her fair share of taking some advantage too. Oh man, twinsies. I didn't break it. It's a re-injury of an old, not a football injury, but a coffee injury. I know. Shut up. Anyone who's ever worked at Starbucks knows. Anyone who's ever worked at Starbucks knows injuries are inevitable and they last forever. Like once you hurt yourself, it's like that for the rest of your life and it sucks. No, it's not. Shrek. All right. So I'm going to read some headlines and you guys tell me what you want me to read from this 1904 newspaper. This is super fun though. I love that we have some playful weirdos in our chat today because that's my kind of thing. And then we also have classifieds. So we will do... that's true, Red. I didn't break my arm making it. Okay, so let me stand up my phone. Let me flip you around. How am I gonna? All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay, what happened was these are all my wigs. I was working at Starbucks and I had 2 jugs of milk in each hand and I was putting them in the fridge that's under the counter. And when I did that, I missed the top shelf with my left hand. And the 2 jugs in my left hand slipped and landed, the weight of 2 gallons of milk landed on the 2 jugs in my right hand. So my right hand tried really hard to like be the champion and lift up all 4 jugs of milk at the same time. And the sudden weight that slammed down on my hand ended up giving me micro tears in my muscle here and here and pulling the tendons away from the bones in my elbow. And it hurt like a mother effer. And it made a popping sound that everyone in the entire cafe heard. So everybody was like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not. And so now for the rest of my life, I'm going to have real bad problems. And I think, honestly, I slept on it wrong. And it hurts so bad. Baby brown bomber, don't care. Okay. Why would you think we would care that you care? Why would you say anything at all? Dangerous job. It is the coffee. It'll get you. That looks so wrong. What looks wrong? The fact that I'm in sweats on the internet because I am a monster. Shrek, don't tell people to go to bed. Whoop. You asked, we shall answer. No, mine's on my right hand. It's just the camera flipped when I flipped it around. Oh, thanks, Michael. Dude, bro. CAT scan? Yikes. Have to have it. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Oh, abs. Thanks. I bet your mom is smoking hot. All right, so let's see. Oh, thank you, Casmus. Hi, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Look at this. We got nice people coming in now. What's happening? Hey, Jimmy's here from Ghost Quest, everybody. Yay. All right. I love that somebody said my voice is beautiful after somebody else said don't sing. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah. Somebody gave me this Disneyland grad night flyer from back when they graduated. It was one of my old teachers. I think it's from 1984, and he gave me the booklet that came with it, like the program of stuff they did, and the band that played in Tomorrowland in 1984 for Disneyland Grad Night was Cheap Trick, and I was like, that's so cool. My speaking voice, not my singing voice. Oh, rude. You ain't even heard me sing. You just heard me play. Hey, Shrek. Do you know Alyssa in real life? Do y'all know each other? Because if you don't, I don't know where you get off talking to an adult stranger that way. Thanks. I feel like I need to sing and prove myself, but I also feel like, fuck y'all. Like, I don't have to do anything. You're dating? Oh, okay. So this is a flirtation. I got it. All right, then that's allowed. All right, so let's see. Like I said, I was going to do 20 minutes ago. I am going to read. Thank you, Steph. I am going to read. Oh, welcome to the oven, by the way. Everyone who steps up for it gets roasted because I'm a professional stand-up comedian since 2010. Okay. I'm going to read some headlines and y'all tell me which ones you want me to read. I'll read that one and we'll see how they make it awful bad news. All right, so let's see. Books and their authors. Doesn't that sound innocent? It sounds so innocent and happy. Okay. And then international arbitration. Okay, that sounds boring. Probably not. Field's new novelette. Okay. We've got some really innocent sounding headlines today. American literature. Another book about Russia. What? Is this a thing that happened a lot in 1904? Josh, I just did, so just tap that back button. You acting over. I'm not acting today. I am fully myself today, but I did sleep in my Marilyn makeup for 2 straight nights. Let's see. Investigating at night. I'm going to do that again. Once we finish this newspaper, I will be going to another cemetery at night. And that is definitely going to be a thing. I have several cemeteries already listed on my calendar that I'm going to take you to because I know, if not true crime stories about the people in them, just true stories about the people in them because it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Who is he? Who are you even talking to? Okay. Thank you, Steph. All right, let's see. We also have Louvre paintings described, South American tale, Franklin's stay in Paris. Wait, is that Benjamin Franklin? It is. Dang, this newspaper's old. One of Mrs. Mead's stories. Oh my God, I know that one's going to be terrible. Young housekeeper's woes. New York 90 years ago. Okay, so this newspaper is 120 years old. And there's an article about it, about New York 90 years before that. So imagine that. Let's see. Literary notes and news. Gets life term for bond fraud. So there's some crime. Oh, it's a war minister. Awesome. Flee from Tsar's army. Woman is 104 years old. That sounds like it's going to be happy, but I bet it's not. So let's just read that one because it looks really short and let people see what this awful thing is. Lazy mom, probably. Literally, probably. Honestly, probably. Is that one of the things? Did you guys see that somewhere? Because I'll read that one. So let's see. Woman is 104 years old. Celebrates birthday and Christmas by walking to early mass. At 104, Poughkeepsie, New York, December 25th, 1904, Mrs. Mary Shepherd of this city celebrated her 104th birthday today, having been born in Ireland, December 25th, 1800. Mrs. Shepherd sat up all last night in order to be on time, they meant, for the 5 o'clock mass at St. Peter's Church this morning. She walked several blocks to the church. Oh, she didn't keel over and die. It's possible, Red. Hey, Eduardo from Argentina. How are you? Oh, Shrek. Oh, dear. Y'alls. I mean... Okay. It still is. Okay, so let's see. This is snapshots at City Life. It was the day of a lifetime for Mary McGuire. Yeah, it looks like it. Sewing circle. Woo. Denies fraud in Canada. Another minister. In trouble. Let's see. Will assist peasants. Nice. Peasants. Find clue to open chain. Let's figure out what those words mean. Lost and found. Personals. Ooh. Should we read the personals? Business personals. No, let's read the personals. Let's see. There's one. Harry. Have seen Mr. F and arranged money affairs. Please come home, mother. Oh. Oh, Harry's mama. Okay. That's sad. Let's see. We also have business personals, agents, hotels, for rent. We could see what the rent prices were back then. Farms, apartments, properties, city real estate, north side real estate, south side, suburban, farmlands, California fruitlands. Hey, cool. I'm in California. Real estate loans, financial, personal property loans, mines and mining was in the paper. Geez, trusses, appliances, musical instruments, medical. Oh, ladies. Clairvoyance in the newspaper, horses and carriages, dressmaking and millinery. Hey, we know what that means now. Patents, business opportunities, billiard and pool tables, talking machines. What the F is a talking machine? All makes wholesale and retail Chicago headquarters for Zonophone machines and records. Edison gold molded records, 35 cents. James I. Lyons. Let me see. 73 Fifth Avenue. What the heck is a talking machine? Alyssa. My grandfather cooked on a Navy ship. It was still a thing. Absolutely, it was still a thing. Bye, Shrek. Oh, I missed something from... Oh. Someone Shrek trying to get in for some Alyssa love. I don't know what he said. Oh, dang. We were ready to miss you. You don't have to stay. It's fine. I don't remember what I said to you about. I was scrolling up through the chat. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, what the heck is a talking machine? So that said Zonophone. Let me see if I can get that in there. Right. I'm doing it with my hand here. Okay, Zonophone. So let's look up what a Zonophone is. What the F is that? What is that? What does that mean? All right. This is going to be fun. Here, I'm going to have her look at you with her creepy face while I type in Zonophone. Oh, it's a record label now. By Frank Seaman. Universal Talking Machine. Oh, okay, cool. So let's, the Victor Talking Machine Company. Let's see what that is. American Recording Company and Phonograph Manufacturer. Oh, wow. They were pretty new back then when they wrote this. Speak and spell. Yeah, that was like cutting edge. Nice. And now we know. That was a real thing. Okay, cool. Let's see. Birds and animals. Detective agencies. Oh, I would love to see what they found. Sewing machines. Opticians. Watches, jewelry, etc. See, why did they say opticians back then and now we say the eye doctors? I feel like we've dumbed it down. Watches, jewelry, etc. Pawnbrokers. Safes. Ocean steamships. You just buy one in the paper. Lake steamers. Railway timetables. Okay, those go on forever because everybody used the trains. And the previous page was all train crashes. Still railway. All right, so did you guys see any that you would like me to go into? Do you want to go into the snapshots at City Life? Do you want me to read one of Mrs. Mead's stories? Whoever that is. Should we look up the People's Gaslight and Coke Company? Ghost Quest. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm telling you. Shrek, you probably could, but ain't none of us gonna watch it. I'm just kidding. 35 cents for a record was a lot back then. Yeah. Victor became RCA. Look at you knowing your stuff. Gumshoe Detective. Thank you. Hey, Water Horse, welcome. There you go. Yeah, go ahead, Shrek. Back to the Future. You a fool for that, Marilyn. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. They gaslight you well on Coke. Exactly, Red. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you... Huh? What is it? Your rolls finally rose? Oh, I was immediately thinking of what I think of from my rolls, and those are like around my belly. Okay. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Jimmy. Welcome, Water Horse. All right, so we have one of Mrs. Mead's stories. We have Snapshots at City Life. We have Flee from Czar's Army, Life Term for Bond Fraud. We read Woman is 104 years old. Young Housekeeper's Woes. New York 90 years ago, in 1904. South American Tale. Another book about Russia, something about Benjamin Franklin. Louvre paintings described. I don't know how exciting could that possibly be. Oh, there's a painting of the Virgin Mary, and she's wearing a cloak, and she's it's like over her head. There's like a light behind her. I'm just gonna describe these paintings. There's a lot of blue. Thanks, Water Horse. See, me and Philip, we know what's up. I would love some homemade rolls. I'm so hungry, and my sandwich is just sitting there mocking me next to the hecklers from the Muppets. Yep. Let's see. What else we have? Books and their authors. That sounds fascinating. We could figure out what clue means, or open chain. We can look those up. We can see who's going to assist peasants. Denies fraud in Canada. Obviously, if you fled to Canada, you probably aren't innocent. Yeah. What do you guys think? I haven't heard that song in a long time, Jimmy. It's good to have a nice peach. Oh, thank God that's Steph saying that and not Mike. He's the only one that's been flirty besides, I guess, Shrek, but he's only in love with Alyssa. Poor lonely sandwich. I know. Oh, man. Yeah, I killed the shape, and that's his head. And Crow of Judas. And that's Marilyn. I killed her too. That's her head. I'm just kidding. And that's Elsa's head. New York 90 years ago. You got it, Red. Thank you. So lonely. All right, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see what happened in New York 90 years before 1904. So I'm not good at math. So what is that, 1896? Did I do it? Did I do it right? I don't know what's going on. Joe of Crudité. Joe of Crudité. All right, the Belle of Bowling Green. Oh, wow. That's way before the Bowling Green thing happened. Sorry, Alyssa. The Belle of Bowling Green by Amelia E. Barr, Dodd, Mead & Co., New York, takes one back to the life of the city of New York just before and during the war. Which war? Do you guys know? I'm going to test you right now in your history. Which war are they talking about? 90 years ago. 1814. Oh, look at you. Look at you with your math. Look at you, math in red. Thanks. All right. Let me see if I can find the top of this article. There it is. All right. We're going to try really hard not to break the page. Okay, the war with Great Britain of 1812. The war itself has little place in the story except as a background for its movement through there. Whew. This is an old newspaper, you guys. Is more or less incidental description of war. Of war incidents. It deals mainly with the conditions of life in the city at the time, at a time when its most aristocratic residence quarter was about the Bowling Green. Now, miles away from any residence quarter, a large part of the conditions described is indeed a direct result of the war, but even more, the social conditions prevailing are fruits of the antecedent days. This is boring. The results of the revolution and of the Dutch and French English descent of its dramatis personae. It's hard to read it on the paper and also try to keep my phone aimed at it and steady, and then try to read it out loud. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. What is it I have done to you? I know, right? Womp womp. Well, hold on. It might get better. There's usually something awful in each article. One of the material development of the city, both as regards that war and the earlier time, of the peculiarities of prejudice, the bent of character, the friendships and hostilities of different classes of the population. Okay, I'm going to skim. Easy, confident certitude of manner that impresses the reader, that she feels very sure of her conclusions, even though they don't know where she got her information. Cool. This is a Republican newspaper. Not a striking work, perhaps, in any particular, other than this conviction of substantial accuracy of reproduction, nor yet a great romance in any sense. It is for all that a very clean, wholesome, and interesting reflection of conditions that seem very strange today. You told me nothing! Nothing! How dare you? It is all old news. Hot buns, yeah! I realize how enthusiastic I just sounded just now. I did hear it. I did hear what happened to me. I'm aware of it. I'm going to address it, and I'm going to move on. It was. I wanted to know some stuff. You got a new subscribers. Yeah, they were just trying to... I mean, this text is so tiny. I mean, you can see, like, how just on the size of my fingernail, you could print, like, an entire line. Just on the width of my fingernail is like 5 lines of text. It's very small. All right, let's see what happens. Flee from Tsar's army. This one's short, so let's try that. And every time I take a step, my entire house rocks back and forth, and it's very scary. All right, flee from Tsar's army, because I think I'm going to drop this newspaper in the floor. Thousands of Russians come to America to escape conscription. Now, what is conscription? Oh, TikTok is down? Did it happen? Term? Is it term or trim? Tram. Torm? Chairman? I don't know. It's all about them subs. It's all about the subscribers, baby. That's crazy. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. The Hamburg, I'm so hungry. American line steamer Patricia. They named a boat Patricia. Just hop on old Patty. She'll take you across the Atlantic, wherever you need to go. She loves the cold weather. Good old Pat. Pat. Which arrived today from Hamburg. I'm so hungry, you guys. Brought 131 cabin. Oh my God. So I thought they misspelled cabins, but no, they misspelled passengers. God damn it, you guys. 2,435 steerage passengers. The greater number of those in the steerage were from Russia and came away to escape conscription. The cabbage. You can tell I'm hungry. The cabin passengers were treated tonight to a Christmas tree and a dinner. Ooh. Oh, that's wild. The troll. Oh yeah, they're bored. They're coming over to YouTube. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, TikTok evacuees. We will grant you asylum. Refugees, TikTok refugees, come on over. The water's fine. Which voice? I don't even know. I've gone through so many voices now. Conscription. Thank you, Kathy Lee. Here we go. Ding. Conscription is the compulsory enrollment of persons, especially for military service. Thank you, Kathy Lee. That was my AI voice that I just made up. I know AI voices usually sound like that awful TikTok voice. I could have read it like her. Conscription. It's a sorry, I don't know. I actually don't know if I've ever tried to do the TikTok voice. Woman is 104 years old. It sounds sarcastic to me. It sounds like she's sarcastically trying to sound as vapid as possible. But I guess it looks like we made it to the other side and we'd never have to hear her again. Hooray. Oh, brownies, God, Kathy. Oh my God, you guys. You guys can't talk about brownies. Oh my God. All right, let's see if we can find something really good. So let's see what's woeing the young housekeeper. It's got to be awful. It's got to be awful. Please give us something awful. This last page has been such a letdown. It's like they saved all the good stuff for the back page. All right, young housekeeper's woes. Wanted, a cook by Alan Dale. Bob's Merrill Company, Indianapolis. Nearly 400 pages of more or less. So this is all part of books and their authors. Oh. Okay. So this is like the previews at the movies, but 1904 in the newspaper about books. No wonder. Thank you, Kathy Lee. Shaming me, Mom. Right? I'm telling you, Alyssa, she has such a snarky voice. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to skim and see if, let's see. Unknown. A state of existence which is not much unlike being shut up in a bureau drawer. There is much in this facetious chronicle wherewith any man who has worried through 25 or 30 years of bondage to a pot slinger, as a disgusted friend calls American housekeeping, can readily sympathize. But he would skip less of it if it were not quite so much in what is known as the newspaper style. It is sometimes spontaneous, but too generally an obviously cold-blooded, deliberate attempt to be funny. I feel attacked. A purpose which is much prone to defeating itself. If there are really any such bumptiously innocent people as the couple whose woes this chronicle details, they ought to be compelled to, quote, live with the old man, with a small allowance for car fare. I'm turning into, I forgot his name right now. The guy from Dexter season 4. Third Rock from the Sun. Call 10-10-321. I don't know. I can't think of his name. For all that, though, the humor sometimes runs hard, that's what she said. Like an ill-lubricated wheel, that's what she said. The author does touch with caustic some very sore spots, that's what he said, in American house and flat keeping. Okay, so come on now. This was a lot of words. That was pretty weird. All right, so let's see about these, since this is all books. I'm reading The Time Machine. All right, let me see. Let's try some real news So we have real news. We have gets life term for bond fraud. Hades. Look how they spelled Haiti back then. Heh. From Haitian. Haiti's former war minister is sentenced to prison with others. Penal servitude for him and ex-president Sam's sons is part of the judgment. Did they think Son of Sam was a real thing? Words are hard. These are they don't look like good comics, Jonathan. We're gonna try. Snapshots at City Life. If there's not a funny thing here, it's because I don't want to get it's a political newspaper that is Republican leaning, and they're not notoriously that funny. Anyway, okay. We're gonna try our best. Okay. Tim McGuire, that's one way to spell it, was known and liked by an army of people who passed through his street. They knew him because he spent long summer days supporting a column of the elevated road at a street crossing. Because he leans on a pole. Got it. You would have thought he kept the entire structure from tumbling down onto the sidewalk. So is that him leaning? He looks older than I would have expected. All right. Got it. All caught up. He rested one hand on the ironwork, placed the other firmly on his hip, crossed his feet, and assumed an Atlas-like expression. Is that what that is? Cool. Okay. This pose he held for hours together, instead of hours apart. If you found him thus, when you went to your office in the morning, he is over it. Welcome back, Shrek. You can't escape us. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. There's no escape. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Where? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping. I swear. You would be fairly certain of seeing him just so at noon. That dude don't move. He don't move. He don't go nowhere. Sometimes he changed hands. Ooh, look out, everybody. Alyssa, can you handle it? I mean, Shrek's back. I'm just saying. Ships passing in the night. Let's see. Often he smiled a good morning to a passerby, but always with the air of one mightily engaged. So he was like lonely and desperate. People walk by. He's like, good morning. Hey there. Hey, talk to me. With Shrek in the chat, I'm like, I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. All right, listen. Hi, Levi. That's you? Nice bowler hat, sir. And your hand looks like a melted candle. Cool. All right, let's see. This better get funny, Mr. Snapshots at City Life. Let's see. The strange part of it was he so impressed people. Really? A dude with nothing to do is impressive? Cool. That no one thought of him as otherwise than employed. He's there all day. He seemed to be in a class with the policeman, who at that particular corner is a busy man. Oh. He's a popo. He's undercover. Real obvious undercover cop. Cool. All right. Men used to say half jokingly, Tim, you ought to have a uniform. I hope you like. Oh, good, Shrek. Remind me, I'll come see. I hope you guys like my man voice. His name was Tim. We got a name. And really, it was not so much of a joke, for one did quite seriously, if unconsciously, wonder at it. It cannot in justice be said that Tim had, and Whoop, wait a second. Are we missing a line? Uh-oh. Yep, there it is. Okay, let me try to... Tim had... Uh-oh. Hang on. No business... Okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna have to tug this page down a little bit. Oh my God, it's so broken. Just like me. Okay, a little tug. Okay, no. I'm gonna lay it flat with my fingernail. No business. He called himself. Oh, it just chipped right off. Oh God. This is why I'm not a surgeon. He called himself politician. Is that what that says? Yeah, politician. What? That's like the hardest thing I've ever had to read in my life. Philip, I don't go up to people and say that, no. So his costume was a police officer. Yeah, maybe he was a stripper even. He was all young man. Okay. Maybe you should start setting up now. Hey, Christopher Nelson, thanks for the update. This is a newspaper, so we do like to be up on the news here. Yep, that's you, Levi. Especially with the YMCA plan. In the Navy, you can lean against a girder. Let's see, something politician, and well, perhaps he was. Certainly at election time, Tim walked the streets with a busy air. He might have been running for alderman himself. I always thought alderman was like older man. You know what might be good is if I put this in the floor so I don't have to lean over it. I can just like, no, I still wouldn't be able to rest. Okay, sorry, just checking. And the way he talked of Dutch Jimmy. Who's Dutch Jimmy? Is this Dutch Jimmy? Walks the streets for money? I said young man. There's a place you can stay. Okay, Levi. So are most of the village people. I think wasn't only one of them. Okay. I don't know. They were Young Men's Christian Association fans. I don't know. I hope that's Dutch Jimmy. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Wait. And the way he talked of Dutch Jimmy, we've been... What the F does that say? Okay, I'm going to do my best, you guys, to pronounce this. I don't know what accent this guy is supposed to have. But we're doing it. We're going to try. We've been like BS together, me and Jimmy. He would say. I worked for him these 20 years, and if they was anything I was wanting, 'twould be Jimmy'd give it to me. Ah, yes, he's the finest alderman in the city, is Jimmy, and a power in the council chamber. It sounds like Ricky Ricardo trying to speak English, or it sounds like his voice box is stuck on demo and he can't pick an accent, like it's an AI that's been plugged in to an overcharged outlet. What in the world accent is that supposed to... It's like trying to read a Lil Abner cartoon. I don't know if you guys are big on comics, but I read those and I'm like, what does that even say? Which, by the way, there's a pig in the Lil Abner comics named Salome, and it took me a really long time to put it together that it was like salami because it's spelled Salome. Anyway, all right. I'm a fan. Okay. Let's see what else he pours out of his face. Jesus God, what did that even mean? All right, we got focus. I have no idea what that even said in words. Nor was he far from wrong about that last. Whatever he said. Dutch Jimmy was notorious. Oh, the notorious JIM. Is Jimmy still in here? He's not. He's definitely not. What Tim really did at election time was to carry a torch. Oh, dear. Is he in? Okay, I'm not going to. At the head of the procession, processions, I should say, for there are plenty of them in that ward. Between times, he held forth on his favorite subject, me and the Dutch. You guys, we found a good one. Oh my God, I'm trying. He's kept the word through me helping him, and he knows it. He's not one to forget a friend. I've only got to say, fat, I wants and I gets it. That's the way with Jimmy. Hey, Stoner Jesus, welcome. I'm about to have a stroke trying to read this. And to be sure, all this eulogy made for a big vote. People thought he was, found him impressive. The first thing they said about him is that people were impressed by him. Really? Really? And to be sure, all this eulogy made for a big vote. Oh, he was very persuasive. Oh, thank you. Oh, water horse. Let me see. I'm going to try to slide it out just because you said that. Is that it? No, that's Lonnie. Okay. Hang on. Maybe this one. Jeez. Nope, Burt Reynolds. Okay. I don't know. I got Tim Conway in here somewhere. Anyway. All right. Oh my God. I just watched a video of Tim Conway falling down the stairs in slow motion. It was funny as F. Okay, so let's see. He wants and gets it. Okay. The ward is full of people who need that sort of a friend. They heard Tim and believed. Perhaps Tim's life of ease and blatant happiness had something to do with it. At any rate, there was an allurement about being one of the Dutch's friends that led them victims to the polls. When the Dutch, why did they say D Dutch and then the Dutch? Just pick one. It's in quotes either way. Just stick with it. Walked through the ward, they scuttled to the right and left, grinning. So they scuttled. Nor for one moment thought he would speak to them, which of course he never did. Had they been the very dirt under his feet, he could not more effectually have ignored them. Jesus, the Dutch is a dick. Yay, Kathy Lee's got rolls. At the same time, he was perfectly conscious of their presence and confident of their support. With Tim, it was somewhat different. Not that he was any less sure of Tim, but holding him higher in his scheme of things condescended a brief do. Is that like, how do you do? And that do coming from the ward power. What's the ward power? Was worth the world to Tim McGuire. So his name is Tim McGuire. Oh, that was literally the first thing they said. And I'm all, we got a name, you guys. Oh my God. So yeah, that is the Dutch. Whoops. Kicked my makeup thing. The Dutch. Dew. It's the first Mountain Dew ad. Dew. Dew the Dutch. There it is right there. Dew the Dew man. Tim is complicated. He is. He's a multifaceted man. It would draw him an audience in any saloon in the ward. Ooh, the saloons. My buoys. Hot buttered rolls. Let's see. It was good for a fair amount of credit at any bar. So things came pretty easy for Tim, and to himself and some others, he was a success. Not to me. Fence climbers. Oh, they are. Yeah, you could climb some chain link with those little wedges. You could work in the garden. Never even have to bend over. Nuanced man, I dare say. Mrs. McGuire. Oh, he's not a single man. Oh, sorry, ladies. He's taken. Mrs. McGuire was not among those others. She was Irish herself and did not like being so left out of things. For if Tim McGuire stood all day on the street corner, why should he care whether there was a fire at home? Oh, no. If there was free lunch to be had for the taking, why should he worry about her dinner? I don't like this Tim. I don't think I like this Tim man. If he only had a heart, the Tim man. Gross. The McGuires had one room on the second floor. Oh, so he has a one bedroom, like a studio, and he out there acting like he all that with the streets and like he's a political influencer. Man, with an unhappy woman at home, don't they always? He ain't no sugar daddy. He got a studio apartment looking for free lunch out there in the street. Hoping that this dude will come by and say do to him. Ugh. Waiting for his Dutch scraps. Do. Oh my God, he said do to me, you guys. Oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm so special today. It's like getting a shout out from Beardo. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. He's not even here. There's no reason for me to call him out like that. Oh my God. See? It's curveball. Oh my God. Back and within calling distance of the corner where Tim held forth. So she could see him out there making a fool. She can sit at the window and watch him ignore her so that he can be acknowledged by the guy who ignores everybody else. There wasn't a lot to do in 1904. Anyway, in that room, dining room, parlor, bedroom, and kitchen all in one. It's a studio. We get it. I bet there's some in the classifieds. Were many souvenirs of Tim's career. What, as a street man? There was the lantern he carried for Cleveland. Did he play for the Browns? As a stadium light? Can you imagine football players playing in the dark and there's people out there with little flashlights running around going, here you go, here you go, here you go, don't trip, here you go. This is what line you're on, so they can see what 50-yard line, 40. Not me looking at you, looking at me. Sorry, I just so funny picturing them trying to light. Was what huh was what I don't know what we're talking about now. The lantern, was it white? What are you talking about? The lantern and the cap he wore years earlier. So not his fancy bowler hat. Ooh. All right, it's going to be hard not to block the light while I lean over this to get back here for this one and steady my phone so you can read it. It was the day of a lifetime for Mary McGuire. Oh, good. She's going to get some excitement. What he left behind. Yep. Here's my old hat. That's what they found of me. Badges, innumerable, and testimonials written on foolscap decorated the walls. Foolscap. Also, photographs in crocheted frames. Oh God, remember those? I've seen them in thrift stores. Of other furnishings, the room was rather bare. Thanks a lot, Tim. Thank you, honey. Thanks, honey, for our lack of furniture in our studio apartment, Mr. Bowler Hat Big Shot. The bed, the cook stove, the table, a chair, a soapbox. Of course, he would have a soapbox. And 2 dirty lace curtains about made up the outfit. Mrs. McGuire was slack and rheumatic. She had a querulous voice, what does that mean? Which she used most aggravatingly to make plain to Tim his shortcomings. Oh, I can do that. Oh, it's coming. Naturally, Tim found his comfort away from home because of her voice. And so when at last he was bound to his bed with a rheumatic back, rheumatoid arthritis, it came pretty hard on him. That's what she said. Mary was kind enough, but she thought that a little discipline was good for a man who would hang on the street corner. I'll say so. Get a job, you bum. No, I'm just kidding. Accordingly, she wrapped herself in a shawl and let the fire go out, that Tim might see how it was when he was away from home and the coal bin was empty. She forgot to get dinner, that he might know how it felt to be hungry. Oh, what's the matter? I didn't do everything for you when you are home, because I never have to do it for you when you're not home? What? I don't know what this even is. Dirty lace. When Tim took to his bed, the ward marching club sent coal and food. He did not need her. He didn't need her telling him everything he did wrong. He did not need that woman. Everybody in the community is going to take care of him. He can't take care of himself, but he's got other people to replace her with already. Yes, the corner was his job. Querulous means habitually complaining or fretful, whining. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kathy, yeah. I got this. This is the part I was born to play. Lace and bound discipline. Put them lace curtains on, Miss Mary. Let's do it. Let's see. Mrs. McGuire might have had a very comfortable time of it had she been a philosopher. But she was just plain woman. Wow. Sweet mother. So Tim is a conceited politician disguised as a homeless person who likes to tease women and play coy. Sweet mother. She was just plain woman. And an Irish woman at that. What is that supposed to mean? God dang it. Oh, that's right. She's Irish. So her naggy voice has to have an Irish accent to it. So she said, now we'll see. And as a consequence of the seeing, the world came to be a hard place for Tim. That's what she said. Of course, the cold and hunger had their effect on the rheumatism. It went from bad to worse. The marching club did what it could, and the charity societies did more. It could... Sorry, I had to itch my knee. It was a last resort when the patrol wagon from the city hall took Tim to the hospital. Mary McGuire cried that day. She said the charity officer abused her awful. What? She said her husband abused her? Is that what he is? A charity officer? Or is she saying that the guy driving the patrol wagon? Or the what? Who abused her awful? Maybe he did, but remember the provocation. He had tried for a week to have Mary make soup for Tim. Oh, okay. So she didn't feed him. Sure, potatoes is good enough for me. They'll be good enough for him. If any woman's had, they're mixing up Italian and Irish, I think. If any woman had the trouble, it's me. And never got no soup, neither. This was Mary's ultimatum. I've had the rheumatics for 15 years, take back. What? 15 year back. Never had no one speak a kind word to me. And now, you'll be having me make soup for a lazy loafer like him. We'll see, I says. We'll see. Yeah, we'll just see about that. buck, 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 buck. That was how Tim happened to go to the county hospital. He had a good bed and a clean ward where he scolded from morning until night about the food. Oh, he's going to bitch and moan that they're feeding him for free, even though his wife wasn't feeding him either. Oh, is he Irish too? So he's saying this to the nurse. Nothing but slop like that for a man has been president of a Martian club and the most patriotic ward in the city. It's a great way you're running this place. I kind of liked it better when he was from Dogpatch, Arkansas earlier. When the doctor came round, he altered his complaint. I'm going to go back to the original voice for him. And a dirty dago dying on wan side o' me Ann, a Dutchman groaning on the ither. There ain't a voter in the entire place. Do you tell me you can't have a finer place for a politician? Yeah, I like that better than the Irish. So it went until the nurse was quite distracted. Sorry, the buttons are in the way. Only on visiting day, when Mary appeared, the tune changed. If Mary came hoping to find Tim miserable, this is Mary? Oh, I thought she was holding a baby, but that's her arm. We can do it. Oh, we'll see about that. Yep, Mary McGuire had a querulous voice. There she is. Married to that man right there, who's lusting after this man who doesn't care. All right, bunch of Irish folks here. Back to where we left off. She hoped to find him disappointed. The hospital was grand. The victuals was excellent. He was enjoying himself fine, was Tim. Who's Eddie? What's Eddie? She looks like she can... Yeah, man. I wouldn't mess with her. The rheumatism was bad and it grew worse until... Oh my God, Tim died. You guys. This is our funny papers and Tim has died. The rheumatism was bad and it grew worse until one night Tim died. And this is supposed to be the day of a lifetime for his wife. Oh my God. Arm wrestle, yes. She could win an arm wrestling contest. I don't know. His rheumatism, it said. His rheumatism took him. He's in a hospital. Let's see. When the nurse bent over him at the last, he whispered, "Tell de Dutch." So that's who he really loves, is that Dutch man who says, "Do. Do." Now, none of the nurses knew the Dutch. The word went on to the doctors. Finally, it reached the superintendent. Well, he knew, and the message was sent. What did he mean? Everybody, he said, "Tell the Dutch. Tell the Dutch. What do we do? Does he want us to tell the Dutch people?" Anyway, all right. Let's see. We have to tell all of the Dutch people. The Dutch did the right thing. He always did. That is how he kept himself firmly planted in the ward. Tim had a grand funeral. The marching club led the way with its band. You should have seen the carriages. Indeed, it was a treat for the women of Mrs. McGuire's acquaintance. There was a gates ajar done in carnations and high mass at church. What is a gates ajar done in carnations? What? Okay, now I have to know. Let's see. Ugh, my freaking wrist. I can't juggle the phones like I used to. All right, let's see. What is it? Oh. What is a gates ajar done in carnations? Let's see what that is. The frick? Gates of heaven? No. It sounds like some arrangement that Mr. Dutchy knows all about. Gates ajar. It's got to be gates of heaven, right? Carnation masked gates of heaven. A beautiful carnation-based gates of heaven. Let's see what it looks like. Oh. Hey, the gate's ajar, so that's got to be it, right? Why are they so close up? Can I see the arrangement? There it is. Jesus. They're like, yeah, look at this one. Jesus. They like to get all up in there with them pictures. They're like, yeah, look at that gate. Look what I did. Yep, that's the gate, all right. All right, so there was a beautiful gates ajar done in carnations for Timmy Tim Timmen. 200 pounds. Jesus. Okay, now we learned another thing. Okay, so gates ajar from the Dutch. He got them some really nice flowers. There were weeds for the widow, thanks. Long, heavy weeds, so that for once in many years she rejoiced in person. Why would you? Oh, was that kind of weeds? Was she like, oh, snap? I don't know, man. Y'all are jumping rope in my comments, and I don't mind it. I'm here for it. What with the ride to the cemetery and stop for lunch on the return, it was a full day's outing. It is her best day ever. All the mourners enjoyed it, most of all Mary, who had not had such a holiday for years. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. This whole little comic strip is about a woman being glad that her husband died. Hey, we got Stoner Jesus's attention. She got some long, heavy weeds. She rode at the head of the long line of carriages, basking in the mournful grandeur of the occasion. The president of the marching club and the president's wife and daughter rode with her. Mary, in her dirty downtown lodging, just keep kicking her down there, literally lived on the pride of that funeral. When the charity agent again visited her, she had not had enough food for a month. Very nice newspaper. Thank you for this very uplifting article. The leavings of Tim's sickness had gone scrap by scrap. For 2 days, at least a little coffee, and the memory of the funeral lunch had kept body and soul together. Mary sat, that's so sad. This is awful. Mary sat in the middle of the room in full mourning regalia. It was a grand burying we gave him, she began, and it was some time before the agent discovered she was hungry. In the old woman's ward at the poor farm. What the I'm sorry, it's just dude, when they go low, they go so low. Oh my God. Oh, it's just so much all at once. That's what she said. That's a lot. Oh my God. Oh, it's just so heavy-handed, the darkness in this newspaper, that I cannot. In the old woman's ward at the poor farm, Mary later held her court. The story of Tim's funeral was food for much discussion. It's the only kind of food they had. At first, Mary removed her bonnet and veil. After that, she wore them for an hour each afternoon. Had the matron permitted, they never would have left her head. She took pride in them, as indeed did the entire ward. It was an hour to be looked forward to when Mary wore her veil. Hey, she's mourning, everybody. She's mourning. All the old women sat up very straight and rocked very hard. That's what she said. This article is written for Michael Scott. Mary herself walked the room in a state of proud reminiscence. She had no eye for her bare surroundings. Hey, Bunny. Hey. Come here. Come here. Hey. Hello. What are you doing? I heard you. I heard you wrestling around up there. What are you doing? Whoop. What are you doing? Sorry, everybody. Bunny time. It's bunny time. Hi, baby. What you up to? The hand clap with myself. Whoop. What you doing? I didn't think you guys would mind. I can't help it. I gotta pet the bunny. Sometimes. I love you. I gotta pet the bunny. I never. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Are you a Cadbury bunny? Buck, 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 buck. Your hair's all messed up. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! You thinking about stuff? You thinking about stuff? She said, excuse me, there's a bunny here and nobody's petting me. Just thought somebody should take care of that real quick. Nobody's petting the bunny. Would somebody mind taking over the bunny petting? Because it hasn't been done yet. In the last 10 minutes, this is all I was doing before I started my stream when I was trying to eat my beans and franks. I was petting her most of the time. Oh, bunny. I love you. I love you. I don't moisturize my hands before the newspaper thing because I don't want to get it all oily. You leaving? You can go. You don't have to stay with me. You don't have to stay with me, bunny. Love you. Okay. All right. Oh, whoa. Look at her little bunny fluff. That's her little tail in the middle, but she's got these two puffs of fur on either side of her little tail. Bunny, what are you doing? Hi, baby. Okay. All right, back to the paper. Sorry. That's Bewley. Bewley the bunny. She's yeah, she is definitely a fluff puff. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, bye. All right, nice bell bottoms. I love them. Fringy bell bottoms. All right. Oh, the bum puffs. I love her little bum puffs. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. We left off at very straight and rocked very hard. Oh wait, no, we got past that. Oh, we're at the smell of wet. Okay, here we go. Mary herself walked the room in a state of proud reminiscence. She had no eye for her bare surroundings. She was unconscious of the smell of wet, over-scrubbed wood, of cheap coffee, I'll take it, and boiled vegetables. I'm so hungry. I know. She has a big personality, this bunny. She was riding again in a carriage at the head of a procession. She keeps reliving her husband's funeral every day. She was Tim McGuire's widow, and the eyes of the ward were fixed in envy upon her. She's happier that he's dead than she ever was when he was alive. Cool. It was a proud day, the day of a lifetime for Mary. She lived it over again in the ward, and the ward lived it with her. All winter, at least, it made life worthwhile to those old women. For it is monotonous, even at 90, to rock and knit every day, and eat boiled food, and smell wet, musty wood. Isn't that the truth? Under the most favorable circumstances, there is nothing so wonderfully pleasing in the life of an old woman at a poor farm. Jesus, you guys. Wow. Ow, ow, ow. I can't hold my phone like that. Oh, wow. We thought we had a charming little comic strip to read, but no, it's about a dude was a jerk and he died. The end. She's my hero. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we have some more headlines. We have gets life term for bond fraud. Some true crime fans. We have find clue to open chain. County treasurer short $75,000 sends clothes from South. We have denies fraud in Canada, will assist peasants. And then we have the classifieds. I don't know, man. Mary, she certainly didn't seem to be concerned about men. I don't know. I guess we could just read them all since it's not like we're, I don't want to read all these stupid book reviews, ads. I'm sure there's some good ones, but another book about Russia. Actually, let's see. Let's see if it describes the smiling lady. I don't know. Brief history of that famous French palace and the collection of paintings therein. Oh, it's on a cross too. With descriptions and criticisms, many space. Nope. Boring. Stupid. All right. I hate it. All right. Oh, hey. I'm so glad your kitty is doing good. What a good boy. What a good boy. All right. Wow. Timmy McGuire gets life term for bond fraud. Let's just see this true crime, shall we? I think I might look this up too and see if they did give people cocaine. Because, I mean, that's a weird thing to put on there, right? Haiti's former war minister is sentenced to prison with others. Penal servitude for him and ex-president Sam's sons is part of the judgment. Port-au-Prince, Haiti, December 25th, 1904. In accordance with the verdict of the jury in the trial of the... That's quite a sentence right there. In the trial of the fraudulent bond case, the court has pronounced judgment as follows. Is that a W or an N? It's a V. It's a V. All right. I'm going to do my best to pronounce this. It's Haiti, so it's French, right? Villebrand Guillaume, former minister of war, sentenced to penal servitude for life. He's got to serve the peen for the rest of his life. Yep. The high officials of the National Bank of Haiti are sentenced to 4 years of imprisonment. 2 sons of former President Samuel M. Gideon, a former minister, and St. Victor, former Minister of Foreign Affairs, are sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. Hebard Roy, former Minister of Finance, and 2 high officials are acquitted, but they're high. Judgment against those persons who are in contumacy will be produced later. The sentences grew out of an act of the Haitian, why do they spell it like this? Congress of 1902 authorizing the consolidation of the national debt and bond. President Nord. The bank officials were imprisoned a year ago on charges of bribery and conspiring with the Secretary of the Treasury and fraudulently issuing from $200,000 to $850,000 in bonds. Dang, back then too. The trial began November 28th. Of the 33 persons accused, among whom were ex-President Sam, 13 were present, the others having fled. I'm getting out of here. That's all right, Alyssa. We're good with that. There was an animal on the screen. It makes sense to me. Is it bad that makes sense to me? Oh, Kathy Lee coming in with the definition. Contumacy is stubborn resistance to authority, especially willful contempt of court. How was my TikTok voice? Was it stupid? Okay. Wait, let me read that like in real my brain. Stubborn resistance to authority, especially will. Okay. Context was judgment against those persons who are in contumacy will be produced later. Okay, so it's probably all the people who fled, all the people who were like, my grandmother has bingo, I have to take her. Denies fraud in Canada. Finance Minister Fielding in Italy. Oh, we have an Italian, you guys. Denounces foes. Says election in Nova Scotia was honest and Liberals won. Oh, that's why it's in this paper. Here's of petition filed to declare seat in Parliament vacant. You mean vacant seat in Parliament? We're in Naples, everybody. December 25th. W.S. Fielding, Finance Minister in the Canadian Cabinet. Okay. Arrived here in Naples, I guess. Free the Naples. On board the steamship Cretic. At 6 o'clock this evening, he was interviewed concerning the petitions filed in the Supreme Court against himself, Sir Frederick W. Borden, Minister of Militia and Defense, and 8 other leading Liberal members of Parliament from Nova Scotia, asking that their seats in Parliament be declared vacant on the ground of alleged bribery committed by agents on their behalf in the general election of November 3rd. Mr. Fielding said the reports of corruption in the election... This could be written today. I'm so tired of this article. Mr. Fielding said the reports of corruption in the election were absolutely without foundation and that everything was perfectly regular in connection with the elections, which occurred 3 days prior to his departure. You guys, nothing new ever happens, does it? Let's all have the same conversations over and over and never actually matters ever. Majority is increased. There were always some persons among the opposition, Mr. Fielding said, who spread reports of corruption and other similar reports, but notwithstanding all these efforts by the opposition, the government was returned by a largely increased majority, and the opposition was hopelessly beaten. Mr. Fielding outlined the main issues on which the election hinged as first, the proposition to build a new transcontinental line, and second, the fiscal question. Oh my God. Boring. I'm gonna skip the rest about free trade. Oh my God, look. Free trade policy wins. This is all, this could be written today. Sir Wilfrid Laurier's fiscal policy, he said, was supported by the people and meant moderate progress in the direction of free trade, while the policy of the opposition favored a higher protective tariff. Mr. Fielding said that he would not be able to be present at the opening of the Canadian Parliament on January 11th. He will remain for some days in Italy and will then go to Vienna, whence he said he would return to Canada by way of London. Will assist peasants. This is 1904. Nothing new ever happens. I'm telling you. All right, who are the peasants? Is that us? Are we the peasants? Czar approves, and they're saying Czar as well, approves Im Witt's plans for state loans to farmers. Oh my God, is this 5 years ago? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is 2019. All right. St. Petersburg, December 25th. My hand is shaking because it's like super stressed out. I can't hold my phone steady without my hand shaking now because it's heavy. I'm going to try. St. Petersburg, December 25th. The special commission appointed in 1902 to investigate the question of the betterment of the conditions of rural enterprises and the general revision of peasant laws, of which the president of the Ministerial Council, Im Witt, is chairman, has decided in favor of the extension of the system of state loans by the Agricultural Bank to landowners, especially peasants and commoners, for the purchase and improvement of additional lands. The emperor has formally approved. Emperor? Where are we? Huh? The recommendations. The newspapers are warmly approving the work of the commission. The Russ declares the basis of all reforms must be social and political emancipation of peasants as proposed by Im Witt. Moscow, December 25th. Members of the council assembled at City Hall here today for the purpose of thanking Prince Golitsyn, mayor of Moscow, for his attitude in favor of reforms. Prince Golitsyn, who received a tremendous ovation, said he had only done his duty as a Russian citizen and that he was persuaded he was standing on firm ground in supporting the forms suggested by the council, the action of which would meet the approval of the Russian people. He concluded by urging the members of the council to stand together, saying that by unity alone could they hope to secure reform. Russia. Yeah, Haiti was under the name Haiti in 1804. Some were slow to adopt the name, but 100 years later seems so weird to say. Yeah. Honestly, though, like, Haiti. There it is, sort of. There we go. That is weird. Get with the times, Chicago Chronicle. All right, so let me see. I'm going to look this up because I want to know. I want to know. This is in Chicago. Chicago, 1904. The People's Gas, Light, and Coke Co. In 1904, the People's Gas, Light, and Coke Company was involved in a case against the city of Chicago. The case was heard by the Supreme Court. Let's see. Provided natural gas to Chicago. Why Coke? Where does Coke come into any of this? That's why I'm looking it up. Certain mortgages. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Why is it Coke? Does anybody know? Because I'm looking. Does Coke own People's Gas? People's Gas, short for the People's Gas, Light, and Coke Company, is a gas utility subsidiary of WEC Energy Group serving the city of Chicago. Yeah, but Coke? What is the history of People's Gas? Dude, I can't have this in my search history. Where does People's Gas get their gas from? I had beans and franks for dinner. I'm just kidding. Coke is a fuel? What? What is the gas? Okay, that's not it. People Gas Light Coke Company. Okay. Derived from coal. Okay. Okay, so was Coke a kind of coal for heating? Coke's Coke. Jesus. It's always been the same people. Coke has a heating value of around 14,000. Yeah, wow. You guys. A solid carbonaceous. I feel carbonaceous today, you guys. I'm feeling a little carbonaceous. Hey, Caroline, welcome. Yay. Wait a minute. I thought you were here already. Hey, Mike. Oh. Yeah, Caroline, I was just... Okay. Oh, no. Hello. Okay. Yes, I was just talking to you. I'm looking at... I'm holding one phone, looking at another phone, trying to read a newspaper with a sandwich that's uneaten. And a bunny. I don't know what's going on. Okay. And reading the chat. I'm gonna, and we're reading about Coke's Coke. Low Ash. No. Is there any other kind? How did they convert coal to coke? Metallurgical coke. Coke ovens. Coked or heated. Okay. This is way above my pay grade. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's my kitty, by the way. He's no longer with us, but I love him and his little pink nose. All right. Let's see. That's him now. Right here. All right. Pressure heated in a kiln. I also feel carbonaceous, right? The visual. I know they're gonna say how to make Coke. Okay. Let's see what this that's crazy that it's like the same thing that's happened in the last 5 years. All right, so let's see what clue and open chain means. This is very educational. I'm down on my knees. I can't take it anymore. It's tearing apart. Okay, I had to get a pillow under my knees because I'm on the floor to try to get close to this. Jeez, the cops. All right, county treasurer short $75,000 since closed from South. Special telegram from Logansport, Indiana. December 25th, 1904. Whoa, I'm leaning on it too hard on the frame. Through the sending of a suitcase packed with discarded garments by Elder Frank Obenchain. Now we know what an Obenchain is. It's a Frank. From New Orleans to Mannington, West Virginia, the first clue to the missing... Oh, it's really just a clue. But it's spelled that way for some reason. I don't have the kiln. Then we heard you killed somebody. No, kiln. Kiln. I don't know what you're saying, but you're under arrest. Stop using old words. Let's see. The clue to the missing Cass County treasurer was obtained today. Oh, the treasurer was missing? Oh, okay, so they looked through a suitcase and there's no money in it. What? Obenchain left here December 1st, and a week later, his bondsman assumed charge of the office. They now estimate the shortage to be $75,000. It may reach twice that amount. Obenchain sent the clothing to S.L. Baker of the Mannington Investment Company, who recognized it as that worn when Obenchain was there November 26th, inspecting oil property in which both were interested. He communicated with relatives of the missing man here, who declare... Sorry, I looked at the chat. I lost my spot. Obenchain either committed suicide or has shipped... See, we found it. There it is again. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We've come to talk with you again. Or has shipped from New Orleans for South America or Central America. Judge Imbelary has gone in search of further clues. C.B. Lockhart. If the police come, I'll ask him if they have any clues. Of Indianapolis, Assistant Attorney General, is examining Obenchain's books. Mrs. Obenchain, prostrated by grief, is nursing 2 children stricken with diphtheria. Oh my God. Oh my God. No news is good news. No news in this entire 12-page newspaper has been good news. Everything in here sucks. This has been the best newspaper I've ever read. I wonder if this paper still exists, and if it does, do they want this one? Would they like me to send this to them? It is terrible. Oh my God. This paper is the worst. Hey, thank you, Minaretta. It's Spooky Saturday with the Gaslight and Coke Company. We're gaslighting people and giving them Coke. All right. Woo! Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let's see what's lost and found. Lost, large reward. 2 pet setter dogs. I thought that said something else. I was like, 2 pet what dogs? Diphtheria ridden close from the south with clues of homeless policemen. Description. One black and white named Zeph. Weight 60 pounds. That's a big one. Gordon setter. Black head. Parted with white stripe in the middle. One white setter. Brown ears and brown patch at base of tail. Weight 63 pounds. Named Fritz. I wonder if Fritz and Zeph ever came home. Coke always gives me gas. Coca-Cola stopped putting Coke in Coke in 1899. Thank you, Mike. Oh, so this was no longer the Coke year when the Coke was in the Gaslight or whatever. My throat hurt when I said that because it clinched up because it knew I was saying it wrong. Ow. Oh, and then that guy's mom is looking for him. Superfluous hair, moles, etc. Permanently removed by the electric needle. Hair guaranteed never to return. Yeah, I'll say your skin will never be the same. Jesus. Because it's going to sear and burn your follicle shut, and then the hair grows inward instead. And then you're like, why am I gaining so much weight on my thick skin that feels tough? Feels tough and solid. Ooh, I almost said something. I almost used simile I don't want to use. Okay. Whew, got out of that one. You'll never know what I was going to say. It wasn't a props. You missed the Coke and Coke by more than a decade. Yep. Sorry about it. Sorry if everybody's getting motion sick. I had to get comfortable again because this is up and down, up and down. Let's see. Low rates to California. Drunkenness, liquor, morphine, cocaine. Oh my God. We are here. Drunkenness, liquor, morphine, cocaine, cure guaranteed, painless, no money paid until cured, as is Edison Park Sanitarium. Ashland. Oh my God. It really was. Oh, let me look, Kathy Lane. Let me go. Sorry if I missed something. I do declare is the last thing I have from you, Kathy Lee. Woot woot, shout out to my state. Are you in Illinois? Illinois? And then Saxby, Alyssa. Aw. Laughing. Alyssa. Good day, Mike. Derived from coal. Did I miss something? You knew. I do knew. Oh, you know what? Let me... I can check on my other phone. Sometimes, for some reason, the chat doesn't show up on mine, but it does show up. Let's see, I can't get my live chat settings. Live chat. Nope. Sorry. There we go. It's not showing me the chat on my other phone, which is usually what I use my other phone for. So I closed it because I don't know why it's doing that. There it is. Okay. About my grandma. Let's see if it's... Okay, so let me see if it's on mine. Read what I last said. I do declare. I don't know. I don't know. Look at all the phones on this Inception. Whoa, man. Whoa. Whoa. This is making me dizzy. Okay, I gotta get away from that. It's gonna make me dizzy. Whoa, there were so many phones. I'm so mild compared to the morphine coke and kill. I haven't even seen Inception. I should probably watch it, huh? I joke about it a lot for having no idea what it's about. Roaches, bedbugs, rats exterminated from your premises. Frederick Perez Company in Wabash. Wabash? Wabash. 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 Wick's Private Detective Agency. Oh, sir, you're not in the right place. Where was that? Well, I don't see it now. Detective agencies is over here. So what are you doing over here? Business personals. Wicks. Reasonable, reliable, confidential, success or no pay. Oh, we'll make sure your husband's cheating on you. Or you don't have to pay us at all. If he's not cheating, we'll get him to. I don't know, maybe. What kind of language you using down there? Can't be any worse than this newspaper's using. More superfluous hair moles. And red nose pimples, scars. Okay. Shoes for the lame. Anybody need shoes for the lame? Doctors recommend them. Yeah, doctors recommend you wear shoes. Thank you. My grandma bear had got a hole in top of her mouth, so she would call my cat here. Oh, there you go. Yes, that worked. We can see it. A hole in the top of her mouth because she had what? Now I'm looking up the classifieds going, she had lost dogs. Aww. Oh, I have a friend whose little girl says that. She doesn't have a hole in her mouth, though. Let's see. Pompeian treatments. Look at how they wrote treatments. They spelled Pompeian out, but treatments, they said manicuring. Chiropody? Chiropody. Chiropody. What the frick? See, God, you guys. We're going to learn something else now. Oh, sorry. I'm over here now. Chiropody. Chiropody. Definition. British. The treatment of feet and their ailments. Oh, podiatry. Okay. Well, all right. You're not, Alyssa. Stop. Oh my God. Diphtheria. Wow. See, I don't even know what the symptoms are. Everything. She said Durls. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, those 4 letters. For tertiment. Oh, good. Yeah, see? Alyssa, you're fine. You're fine. When I was really little, my brother's nickname was Peak. And I used to yell at him and call him Kiki because I couldn't say peak for some reason. You know, because kids are dumb. And I was a dumb kid. Oh, you're fine. Everything's fine. It's all love here. It's all love here. And then also Shrek dude. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Pompeian treatments. Now, wait a minute. Pompeii is not really known for its podiatry or its manicures, is it? Let's see. Agents in every state in the Union. Burglar-proof ventilation sash locks. Ventilation. Hey, thank you. Sasha. Oh. Thank you, Mike. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Can I do that? Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I could do that. I just tried a thing. I learned a thing. Can I do that? Oh, look at that. Man, that's awesome. Hey, thank you. Oh, thank you, Micah, for the super chat on the spooky Saturday newspaper day things. I took it too far. Grandma Bear. Give me beer. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Yay. Hooray. That'll replace my sandwich because it's all dry now. It's like a crouton now. It tried. You DMing Shrek? Ah. All right, let's see. Flats. Let's see what comes with a flat here in Southside Chicago, 1904. For rent, 6-room flat. God dang. 5616 State Street. Gas stove, laundry tubs, Pasteur water filter, shades and screens, bathroom, etc. $18. F. Gross, man. That's what it says. I don't know. 5623 Dearborn Street. No, wait a minute. Which is it? Oh, you got to find him to rent from him, I guess. Okay, so let's look up the address for this 6-bedroom. Girls will find the titty. The sandwich that tried. It did. I'm still going to eat it. If I get sick, I get sick. If I die, I die. It's worth it for my bologna sandwich. 1 is bologna's number. It's all over there. It's so far away, too. It's super sad. 5616 State Street. All right, 5616 State Street, Chicago. This is South? Yeah, it is South Side. South Side. Okay, so South State Street. And nowadays, the 6-bedroom flat for $18. Yikes. Oh. I wouldn't pay $18 for that now. What is it? Oh, it's an oil change place. I mean, that's acceptable. Look at the, oh, geez. Oh, my God. Oh, I tried to focus on it. That's, oh, they put 5610 on the door. Why didn't I just zoom in there like an idiot? But it says 5616. So if that's 5610, why are people on Shrek's side? I know. Hi, Thanos. In the strongest way. Oh my God. Oh. All right. So if that's, oh, there's a church. What's on the other side? Oh, there's 5616. Well, which is it then? So it's not still there. This is where the apartment used to be. So 6 bedrooms back there in this little tiny yard? Unless this was all part of it. That's pretty. You know what? That oil change place isn't bad if it gets to look across the street at all this rubbish. Nope. Lerner and Low is a place to go. Call 2222222. They're all over the place, aren't they? Yeah, all right. Well, cool. I'm from South Korea, bro. Okay, well, I'm not your bro, but I appreciate the sentiment that we are friends. Thank you. Is that where Squid Game is from? I genuinely don't know. Oh, that's where the Good Doctor came from too, right? Shrek was searching for love and Alyssa shot him down. You can tell that's an original historic registry. 6 rooms, not 6 bedrooms. Oh. What about Avengers? I don't know what's happening. Well, all right. So that's some kind of old structure. I wonder why the across the street address is connected to it. That's weird. Anyway, I sure like looking these up and seeing what they look like now. All right. Where were we? God, it's hot in here. My heater is not turned. Sorry. I'm going to take you guys with me to turn the heater down because it is hot. And you're welcome for the Bunny Show. Enjoy the Bunny Show. Look at her little bell-bottom feet. Look at her little toes. Welcome to the Bunny Show. Look at her little butt fluff tufts. Welcome to the Bunny Show. It's all about this bunny. Should I give her a treat, you guys? I think I should. A Squid Game cookie this morning? What does that look like? And yes, there's hay freaking everywhere. All the time. No matter what. She's queen of you. Yep. This is her whole house. All right, I'm going to give her a treat and she's going to lose her freaking mind, but she deserves it. You guys ready to watch her lose her mind? She's already got, I've got her attention already. Oh my God, Bunny, oh my God. Oh my God, Bunny, oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I can't keep her on camera and get the treat out. Sorry. Here, Bunny. Here. I'll let you guys hear it. Oh, Bunny. God dang it. I love you. Thanks, Bunny. Thank you, Bunny. I love your little mouth. Oh my God, you're so cute. I love my Bunny. Ooh, cuddle mode activated. Love you. Love you, Bunny. Boop. All right, love you. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I had to turn the heater down. Okay. I know. I love her little feet. Oh my God. She's the cutest. I can't stand it either. Sometimes I just eat her. I just stick her whole body in my mouth. I'm just kidding. I've said to her before, Bunny, if you don't stop being cute right now, I'm going to kill us all. Okay. Let's see. Dude, bunny rabbits are like the most adorable creature. She looks like she's a puppet. She's a little Muppet puppet, little Muppet bunny. All right, let's see. For rent businesses in the Dickey building. Ooh. Dearborn Street. Desirable. Oh, I was like, why do I hear water running? And I realized my window's open. I forgot. Oh, well, then why is it so hot in here? Actually, wait a minute. Why is there water running? You guys hear water running, right? Oh, I can't use my flashlight. Oh. Well, that's weird. I'm gonna close this window. I don't know why there's water running. That's super weird. All right. It's like an emergency exit procedure. I was like, why is there water running? And then I was out there. Okay. Why is there water running though? Anyway, I'll go out and look in a minute. A man is peeing in the... He would have to be real close. I don't know. And I put my hand through a bunch of spider webs to use that exit. So, yikes. It's like I live in a school bus. Okay. North side. Real. Hey, who do you think this ad was posted by? Was it the Northern Trust Company? The Northern Trust Company? The Northern Trust Company? Or the Rookery? Let's see. Something fun. Let's look up something fun. Southside real estate, farmlands, California fruitlands. Full bearing orange grove near Los Angeles. Exchange for good apartment building and assume pilgrimage for good apartment. Mikey. Does that really say Mikey? And then Mickey Mouse took all of them. It is Mikey and Pogue. $40,000. Wow. This is 1904. Disneyland, it was 1955. So yeah, somebody was trying to sell those orange groves for a good apartment. And then Mikey Mouse came in and took it. Weird. Wanted real estate. We have cash buyers for bargains. Nothing changes. Nothing new ever happens. Personal property loans. I'm going to read this the way it's written. So in capital letters means shouting. I have some money that I would loan. It amounts $50 to $500 to high-class salaried people. Very cheap and for half the price charged by others. Call or write, room 815. Wow. Loan shark. Yeah, I have money. I have some money that I would loan. Not... You had to pay by the letter back then. I bet that's why it said tertiments. Tertiments. If you want money, call on Chicago Discount. I like that guy. I have some money that I would loan. I will loan it to you. Trusses. I think I'm all stocked up on my trusses these days. Let's see. Pawnbrokers. Abe Lipman. Cash paid for old gold and silver. What about new gold? Why not new gold? Cash for old gold. What's with old? Dude, it's 1904, bish. Everything's old. What? Let's see. Consult about your eyes and improve your sight. Sewing machines. A new Singer sewing machine. $16. Oh. Stanley's Western Detective Agency. Nothing. Birds and pets of all kinds. Singing canaries. He'll sing like a canary. Guaranteed. Parrots. Goldfish. Did you guys know that goldfish live for a really long time and they get really big if they have room, and they like to travel the world because they have interest in traveling? Did you know that? Anyway, we already looked up the Zonophone. Talking machine. Secondhand billiard and pool tables. We rent tables with privilege of buying. Wanted. Party with $10,000. Hell yeah! To loan at 8% with bonus, or invest for an interest in manufacturing and sale of machines that have no competition. What machines would those be? Chicago Chronicle. Wait, this newspaper is giving away a business opportunity for people to party with $10,000. Okay, bye. Gets robbed the next day. I have some money to loan. Oh, my wallet. You were kicked, and all the lives are people debating to people to pay them, and TikTok is better. Oh, geez. Yeah, see, Water Horse knows what's up. See, welcome to our little peace chamber, where we only just laugh at things that are serious for a second, and then we make a joke and we move on. And then we like to talk about all the people dying and fires burning stuff down and blah. Madam Hunt's School of Millinery. Oh, at the Masonic Temple, Chicago's largest and most successful school. Pupils may enter at any time. What about halfway through class? Can we enter then? Free, a handsome holiday present, or 2 weeks dressmaking, lady tailoring, or millinery lessons free. Apply this week. Dressmaking and millinery thoroughly taught. Our coat, suit, shirtwaist, jacket, and skirt patterns, cut to fit you, will make your dressmaking easy. Okay. Yeah, it's gone. I think that there will just be another, by the same people who started TikTok, they'll just start another one. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. An unusual opportunity is offered. Oh, I'm interested. To anyone desiring to purchase a high-bred bay trotting mare for their own use. What kind of use is that? 6 years old, 15 and 3/1/4 hands. That's a lot of hands. I thought they had hooves. I'm just kidding. I understand. I know it's a thing. Warranted, perfectly safe, sound, kind, fearless of everything, safe and reliable. They said safe a lot, which makes me think it's not. She trotted last June in 218. Will still be sold for 1/4 value. Useless for dealers to call, as I prefer to sell her to someone in the country who will give her a good home. Also, a cut under surrey and top buggy, both rubber tired. Wait, are they also selling a car? Oh, carriage, got it. An elegant set of coach harness and one set of road and surrey harness. Apply the groom, Albert. So they're like, hey, come get my horse and let her roam in a field, but also here's a carriage that you can strap her to and force her to work. Cool. That's NA. Sorry for your loss, but get used to it. Some of us had to mourn MySpace and we're still not over it. So I don't feel bad for you at all. If you're not friends with Tom, I have nothing to talk to you about. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You have no idea. It is not applicable to you. It is NA to NA. Right, Jennifer? Freaking Tom. He knew how to be he was a real friend. No one here banned your Lycos. Oh, you know what? I only had one friend that was on MSN Messenger. And then I loved Yahoo Chat. Although I definitely talked to a bunch of old dudes when I was really little. But MySpace was the best one of all the things. You know? Yep. Tom is living his best life too. He's like traveling. He's cliff diving into the ocean. ICQ. I used to go into, just like I'm doing right now, I used to go into chat rooms for like the class of 1913 or whatever. I don't know what year it was. I don't remember. But I would go and be like, hey, tell me about the days. Did you like Marilyn Monroe when she was current? And they're all, no. I was like, oh, all right. Y'all mean diabolical. Oh, wow. Welcome, Water Horse. Join us. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I chose Olaf for that, but it's fine. Let's see what clairvoyance. Because they're next. Professor Jasper, has been Chicago's celebrated clairvoyant and palmist for the past 12 years, advises on love, marriage, divorce, business, sickness, lawsuits, speculation. Isn't all of it? Causes speedy and happy marriage with the one you love. Hey, that guy. Yeah, he's going to be wearing a blue hat. Yep. Reunites the separated. Teaches you how to control or fascinate anyone you desire. How freaking dare you? This is full of red flags. Why would you want to control someone? Satisfaction guaranteed. Readings 50 cents. From 10 to 6. See, psychics don't get up early. Sunday included, because they're not going to church. Office, 293 Warren Avenue between Roby and Hoyne Avenue, West Side. Madam Cecilia, inspirational card reader. Madam Cecilia. ICQ, I almost forgot. ICQ, color. Google Gobble. The age of spiritualism. Why, Alyssa? Why is that? Speedy and happy marriage guaranteed. At first, probably. Maybe guaranteed for like a month, couple weeks. It is. Let's see where she is. Let's see. So, Madam Cecilia. 516. Oh, wait a minute. This is two different people, isn't it? One is, oh yeah, Cecilia is just like, I'll inspire you. And then Jasmine White. So let's see where these clairvoyants are and if these places are still here. So let's see. 293. Typing it in. 293. Sorry, my head's in the way. Warren Avenue. Of course, it would be the Warrens in Chicago. Okay, here we go. So this is for, I gotta set it down on the paper. Sorry, paper. Professor, is it professor or professional? Prof. Jazz White. And she was, this is Campbell Avenue. Everything's an empty field over there in Chicago. There's a lot of just grass. It doesn't look like she's still there. But did she see it coming? We're trying to find Jazz White. So maybe it's not there anymore. So let's look up Cecilia. 516 West Madison Street. Let's see that. 516 West Madison Street in Chicago. And what do we have today? Oh, that's it. Oh, shoot. Why are we on the sidewalk? Why is the Google car on the sidewalk? Yeah, what the heck? How are we supposed to see the street view with these big old plant hangers in the way? I was terrorizing for 6 months, good income, but then the cards told me I wasn't one. But doesn't that mean that you are? From an ancient ad. She didn't want to pay for all the extra words. Darn right she didn't. Yes, it did. Carl. Chicago's heyday is long gone. This is weird. So, well, she's definitely not still there. Sorry, Cecilia. All right, let's see. It's cool that there was like a section in the newspaper for clairvoyance, though. That's pretty cool. All right. Medical. Private lying in hospital for women. What? Infants adopted? Wait. Confinement cases taken free and what does this mean? What? Confinement cases? Like prisoners? Mrs. Reb. Private home. Take ladies before and during confinement. Best care. Reasonable. 25 years experience. During confinement. I don't understand. Irene Howe Sanitarium. Corner owner. Elegantly equipped, comfortable and home-like private sanitarium for ladies during confinement. Adoption. Physicians of either sex treat female trouble. $5? Can I check in? Can I just forever? Oh, is it? Is that what it is? Confinement means... Oh, pregnancy? Huh? Oh, wow. Happy birthday, almost. Happy early birthday. Oh, I guess so. He's tracking your periods. Run! Hide your tampons. I don't know. All right, let's see. Irene Howe Sanitarium. We read that one. Licensed physician. Specialist in tumors, irregularities. New scientific, painless, no operation, success guaranteed. 28 years experience. Ida von Schultz. Experience in obstetrics, female complaints. Really, honestly, I have so many complaints. Okay, no one else does. Scholar of Professor Koch in Berlin. Ladies in trouble, call or write. Is she accepting calls today? Let's see. Skilled specialist, all women's troubles. Safe and sure relief, private home, letters confidential. Is this back when like massage was considered treatment for stuff? Ladies, $500 reward if anybody brings this man a lady. I feel so stationary. They are. Facebook tells people when the birthdays are, but when Facebook goes away, what do we all do? I have a paper calendar. I don't know about you guys. $500 reward for any female disorder our well-proved method fails to relieve. No pain, operation, nor danger. Obstinate, long-standing cases yield within 24 hours. Safe relief, $3 at office or by mail? Our noted German specialist who treats women only offers free advice to unhappy women. What? Oh, it's next to the fair. He's going to take them on the Ferris wheel, and they're going to be like, you know what? It's not so bad. Okay, Shrek. Confinement is the... Oh, here we go. Kathy. Confinement is the act of confining or the state of being confined, especially during pregnancy. Okay. It is ambiguous. Bring me ladies. I'll help them. For women only. Call and see us first. Our monthly regulator, what? Is the most efficient, best, and only reliable remedy for delayed periods. What? It relieves the most obstinate and complicated cases in 48 hours or from 3 to 5 days without pain, danger, or interference with work. We have brought happiness to hundreds of women and have never known this remedy to fail. You will save time and failure. Why do you want to save failure? By calling here before using medicines that injure the health and do no good. Price $2. Lady in attendance obtained only at office or by mail. Dr. McGrath, the ladies' physician and a rapper, I guess. Ladies are requested to consult Dr. McGrath. All diseases of a delicate nature, confinements, adoptions, etc. Patients from out of town may write Dr. McGrath in full confidence, and he will be pleased to reply, giving all information possible. Sending those doc pics. The Lake Sanitarium, of which Dr. McGrath is the sole owner, is free to such patients as wish to remain under his care. Dr. McGrath, that dude's a predator. That doesn't sound good at all. That sounds bad. It sounds like they take the babies and put them up for adoption. Oh, pregnancy outside of wedlock. I'm not married. As a Clydesdale. Yeah. And they're about to be again. Hooray! Only 120 years behind. Let's see. Musical instruments. Lake steamers, in case you want to steam your lake. Safes. Second-hand fire and burglar-proof safes. I don't want a used safe. Who knows what was in it? I don't know about that. And then it's all train times, and that's it. I think we did it, you guys. I think we did it. I think we did the whole newspaper. I think I get to eat my sandwich now. Hallelujah. What instruments? Okay, let's see. What instruments? Special clearance sale of pianos. Upright pianos. Each piano. Fine upright pianos. Kimball pianos. Kimball pipe organs. Reed organs. Piano players. You can buy a piano player. See, hear, and play the Steger Tone Grand. Let's see. The original Chase pianos. Carlisle pianos. $175 buys a fine Chickering upright piano. Chickering Gabler, Methusik, and Kurtzman pianos. $170 buys a fine, slightly used Fisher upright piano. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but it looks like it's all pianos all the time. Someone other than pianoa. Pianoa is the plural of piano. You can eat your sandwich. I would love to eat my sandwich, but not while I'm talking. It was bad. Coat hanger. Poor lonely sandwich. Not going to write what they did, that's for sure. That's right, Caroline. Turn to back page. Some were probably not here the first day. They would mail them, try their own. It did seem like there was a pill, but didn't they used to sell aspirin for that? Like expired aspirin? Anyway, all right. So you want me to try to turn this page, Kathy? Well, we do have to do that, but I didn't take any pictures of this one yet. I feel like I should document this one since we're doing it again. But I can try. Let's try it. Let me use my stand so that I can properly use my pens. Pianola. Oh, right. But pianoa, without the L, is the plural of pianos. All right, here we go. Here we go. Back it up. All right, here we go. Whoop. And I got the brace on. This will be fun. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Dude, that story about the widow was crazy. All right, here we go. Oh. Whoop. Oh, 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 oh. I went through the pianos. Hold on. Okay. Ah. Ah. Oh, no. Ah. All right. Oh, that's stressful. Ah. I know, right, Mike? I know, but I was saying piano. Okay. Woo! All right, so we have 25% off toilet novelties. Hand-painted china toilet seats. Wow. Staghorn, ebony, and hand-painted china toilet seats. Gold-plated jewel and glove boxes, metal triplicate mirrors, etc. Cut glass perfume bottles, 18 cents. Sale of silk remnants, pre-inventory clearing. Clearing of silk and flannel waists. Look at her. Hey. Look at our weird little hands. They're like the ends of carrots. She's got carrot hands and a tiny head. I think that's coming back. Oh. What is she saving? Christmas stock. Surplus coats. Ooh. What? Fancy moire astrakhan. Okay. Ooh, silk petticoats. These are Gibson girls, everybody. What is that? Jewelry? If you say so. What is this guy doing? Oh no. They put him on a magic carpet. Oh. Prince Ali. Love a glove box. Carrot hands, tiny head. Peacock. This one, definitely peacock. This is when it really matters. 33 1/3% off. Heh. Really taking that 33 to the furthest of the fair. There's a bed. That's pretty well drawn. A little crooked. It's fine. 25% off paintings. Fancy goods. See, you knew Peacock one. Yeah, I knew exactly who you're talking about. Clearing Stuttgarter underwear. Clearing? What? Clearing underwear? Oh, that's right. It's a clearance sale. That's what that means. I was like, underwear that clears? Clears what? Whoa. Carson, Pyrie, and Scott Co. Well, there's the back page, y'all. They creak. Oh yeah, brass beds, that's true. They do creak. I think I had one when I was really little. Yeah, Jennifer, this is like the oldest newspaper. That's why it's like broken. Whoops, I'm blocking the light. That's why it's like super falling apart. That's the whole newspaper. That hole goes all the way through. I can try to flip it over and show you the front cover. All right, let's try. Super interesting tonight. Oh, oh no! Ooh. Okay. It's really like crumbling. Oh dear. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay. I got that one in. Oh. Oh, this is not good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Look at how much is left behind. Okay. Ugh. I don't know where this used to go. But that's what it is now. All right, here we go. Whew. That is so stressful, you guys. $18.99. Namaste, Rahul. Sorry, that really just stressed me out like a great deal. All right, so this is the front page of the newspaper we've been reading that we finally finished. Thank God. And if you want, I'll just hit some headlines for you because it's the darkest newspaper I've ever read. This is the Chicago Chronicle, Monday morning, December 26, 1904, 12 pages. That guy looks like a principal of a school. Fears murder. Merchant tied. Here's the thugs debate on taking his life. One insists on firing fatal shot, but is overruled by the others. Store safe is blown open while member of firm lies securely bound. 4 marauders get $1,800 as a result of raid on Milwaukee Avenue establishment. One owner, badly beaten, has to spend Christmas morning in the basement. Clubmen held up and robbed on Grand Boulevard by bandits who first apologized. Then they put him on a bunch of flour sacks like it was a mattress. Father throws babe to wolves. Take my baby. Death records. That's on the next page. Feast to end his life. Husband commits suicide with turkey on the table. Act shocks worshippers. Persons coming from church see a brutal teamster flog horse. Fairbanks shows he lives. He was reported dead, but he was like, I'm not, though. Red flags, center of riot. Military officers killed in clash at Baxham. Innocent man is freed. That was awful, too. Tries to kill motorman. That was a woman, I think. Oh, that one's gone. Oh, we've lost it. Sings death chant at sea. People knew they were going to die at sea, and so they started singing a death chant. Awful. Colorado faces riot. Democrats and Unionists threaten trouble. Plurality. Hey, there it is. Devil's Army. Japan to pit 500,000 men against Russians. Troops are drilled. Octogenarian on skates. The humanity. Woman stabs conductor. Really, this whole newspaper has been like this. It's been really dark. So I really appreciate you guys for coming on this ride with me. What? That's cool. Oh, thank you, Water Horse. Alyssa, that's crazy. I didn't know any of that. Definitely. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, there is a union busting article in here somewhere. Index of important news. Yeah, every time you're like, oh, this one sounds like it'll be nice, you start to read it and you go, nope, 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 nope. No, it's not. It's terrible. Something bad happened. Yeah, thank you guys so much. So I'm going to make a playlist now that we've finished this of all of the live. I don't know how many I did, but all of the live streams that had this newspaper where we covered it and we went through it. If you would like to check those out, you can. They were super fun. Otherwise, I have a bunch more cool stuff for you guys. I think I showed you some of it. That I am gonna, like, I found some more cool old stuff to read. And I'm gonna be making some more live streams about those. And next Saturday, I think we're gonna go to a cemetery again in the middle of the night for Spooky Saturday. In the meantime, I have some videos scheduled already to come out. I've been editing all day. It's been really nice to have time to edit for once. And it's been really busy. But let me fix that. OCD, me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Me and Janet say thank you. And I will see you guys on Marilyn Monday. Yeah? I will. Thank you, Robert. Please subscribe if you do so you don't miss it, especially since there's no TikTok. Y'all got nothing better to do than hang out with me, so you might as well. You better subscribe and hang out with me. And I'll see you guys. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Even when I'm not on camera, I'm still moving. I've had people challenge me to sit on my hands and try to have a conversation because they knew I couldn't do it. All right. Thank you guys so much. X's and O's. I really appreciate it. I know. Oh, thank you, Robert. Oh, cool. Ghost Quest is live, so you can go hang out with Jimmy over at Ghost Quest, and he's always got something fun to do. And he has games where you can like get a little avatar and play games on the bottom of the screen. It's really fun. So I'll probably see you guys over there. Thank you so much for letting me know that, Kathy. And I will see you guys very soon on Marilyn Monday, if not before then in someone else's live stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye. Yay, that was fun. I'm going to eat my sandwich now.